Hello there everyone, Parzabeat here and welcome back to Fruit Adventures. Out of the 3 showcase videos, the swords, the guns and this one, the fruits, I'm going to assume this is the one people are waiting for the most. So we'll start with our common fruits like Spin and Scream, moving on to our uncommon, Chop, then our rare which would be Bomb and Kilo, over to the epic which is Smoke, legendary which is Gravity, Fire, Ice and Sand, oh and Hollow and Dark. There's so many fruits already, and like I said, this game is brand new, so make sure you check it out and get in early on it. And then there's also Rumble, Light, Buddha and Magma, oh and Quake. I'm going to call it now, Rumble is going to be my favourite mythical. But without further ado, let's start with Spin. So we're going to unstore it and eat it. Taste terrible. So we don't have any M1s and we have a flight ability which does not damage. But for fruits, you know, Spin is always the worst. It's always either going to be a traversal or, if you're very lucky, an attack move. But that is Spin. Now let's move on to Scream fruit. We're going to unstore it and eat it. Tastes terrible. No M1s again, but we have Sound Beam, so we can hold to aim and then... Oh, that's like a ray gun beam. I thought it was going to be like a, you know, like sound waves, but no, that's like a whole ray gun. And the range on that is really cool. That could be really good for farming if you can kind of find like lines where you can hit 3 enemies at once and just scream. Oh, that's actually really cool for a common. But now that we're through the commons, let's move on to Chop fruit, which is used by none other than Buggy himself. It's got 3 abilities here, no M1s again. We got Punch, which I think threw my fist, if I'm correct. That looks like it froze. Yeah, my fist flies out. Then we got Knock Up, which I think was a bit bugged. Let's do Festival while we're. I'm guessing Festival is kind of like, yeah, you just whole body parts go everywhere. Also, Knock Up is you throw your fist in the air. This is really cool. Let's try Festival again. I kind of want to see that again. That seemed really, really cool. Let's wait. Yeah, your body just flies everywhere. So that's the uncommon. Now we're on to rare. So we've got Bomb and Kilo. I'm going to use Kilo first because usually Kilo and Bomb are less rare than this. So let's see what they're rocking. Got Rise and Crash. So Rise lets me float. Okay. And I'm guessing Crash just drops me down. But I'm guessing the higher I am, the bigger I crash, right? If it's similar to the anime, so let's rise up and then crash all the way down. Oh yeah, that's really cool. You pretty much turn yourself into like a bomb. So let's see how high we can get and then crash again. And then... Oh, that's really fun to do. Damage-wise though, the higher you go, I think the more damage it does. That's a unique take on Kilo, which is actually a more accurate take on Kilo. Next, we've got Bomb Fruit. Let's chow down. We've got 3 abilities. We've got Bomb Punch, which I'm guessing is a nice little teleport bomb. Bomb Shot, which is a more ranged version. And Bomb Destruction. Just a huge AoE. That might be one of the biggest AoE moves we've saw so far. Okay, that is the rares. Next, we've got the one and only epic. The Smoker fruit. Let's eat that. We've got a lot of abilities. So we've got Smoke Flight, which turns our legs into smoke. Okay, we've got Whiteout, which I think is an AoE usually. No, it's just a ranged one. Okay, that's pretty cool. It travels as well. Okay, then we've got White Fist. Okay, not as good range, but real cool still. And then White Launcher. Oh, so that just launches you up in the air. That could be cool to do before you fly. So just like for visual wise, you can be like running, you do launch and then instantly fly. That's really cool. And lastly, we've got White Flow, which I'm guessing is good AoE. Oh yeah, that just clears everyone out. So that's the epic fruit. So now we've got a lot, and I mean a lot of legendaries. So do we start with the most common and just go fire, ice, sand and stuff? I think I'm going to want to try hollow last, or gravity. Let's start with sand. Okay, sand fruit. Let's eat that. We got sand flight, again, legs go invisible. Sand Sword. Okay, nice little AoE along the floor. Sand Spike, I'm guessing is kind of like, oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a little one that shoots out, but no, that's a huge spike. Real cool, actually. Oh, got hiccups. Sandstorm, I'm guessing is maybe a tornado. Yeah, we've got a nice little aimed tornado there that'll last for a decent amount of time. And Sand Blast, I'm guessing, is a massive AoE one, yeah, kind of like the other one. But that is Sand, so that's the first legendary. We're going to do Fire next, which in my opinion is probably the second most basic or common one. We've got Flight, we've got the legs going again. Right, got Fire Punch, not the best range, similar to the Smoke one. Oh, hang on a sec, Fire Pistol is like a flamethrower. Let's wait for that to recharge. Pretty sure Emperor's kind of like the tornado. No, Pillar's the tornado, then Emperor is usually a giant ball. Let's see. Oh yeah, Fire Pistol, you just kind of like Gatling with it. That's really cool. That's satisfying. Let's see, Fire Pillar. Oh, we do also have Logia, which I didn't notice a minute ago. But Fire Pillar is a huge AoE. I think it's actually smaller than it shows, but obviously if you go right to a boss, that's going to do a lot of damage. And then Emperor should be like the sun. There we go, this is massive. I like how you can spin it around, and let's just let it go. Nice impact, and it grows a bit. Very nice. Let's move on to the Ice Fruit. Sometimes one of my favourite elements in games, you know, ice is always just really cool. Got no traversal, but we do have a sword, which is the first out of all of the legendaries. We have Ice Spear. Okay, that's a nice little combo attack now. Let's try that again. Hits multiple times, which is really cool. Ice Bird is going to be like a big missile, right? Yeah. Ice Surge, I'm guessing, is a big flaw. Oh no. Oh, that's really cool. That's like Todoroki, that throws everything. And now Ice Age should be the flaw that covers everything. Let's see how big the AoE is. Oh my lord, that was amazing. Oh, I just smacked my knee. But that's awesome. And let me use the bird again. I want to see the range on it. Okay, it's got good range until it hits, but Ice Age just wipes everything. That is awesome. That might be my new favourite ability so far. So far, Ice is my favourite. I'm going to do Dark next. Okay, let's see. We've got Dark Flight. Okay, we get a nice little purple aura as well. Then we've got Liberation, which is... Oh. Now hang on, that was interesting. I don't know that actually did that. Let's try that again. So does it just like black hole everything around it? Or is it kind of who I look at? Oh, it shoots rocks out of it. Okay. Then we've got Dark Vortex, which seems to like suck people in. That's actually really cool as well. Black Hole. Nice little AoE on the floor. And then Dark Matter, which is kind of like the sun one, but obviously for darkness. That's really cool. That might rival the ice one. I did like the part where you suck people in. That was really cool. But let's check out Gravity next. I just know there's going to be a massive meteor in this one. So let's eat it. We've got Gravity 4. So first we've got Flight. So you summon a rock to fly around. Okay, then we have Gravity Force, a nice little repel ability. Meteor. Okay, nice little range ability. Gravity Field. Okay, that's a damage over time ability. And then Meteor Swarm, which I'm guessing... Can we aim that? We can aim that. Okay, that's really, really cool. Still, I don't think any are beating Ice. I just love the huge AoE on Ice. Next we've got Hollow, which intrigues me the most because the only Hollow I can think of is Ichigo. Okay, so let's do these three first. So we've got Mini Bomb, Hollow Negative. Oh, Hollow is the ghosts. Okay, Hollow is Perona's ghosts. And then Big Hollow. Charge that on. And let's see Transformation. Oh, you go out of you. Can I go inside someone else? Oh, that'd be so cool. So I think I'm immortal, right? As long as I'm in there, I should technically be immortal. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, this actually might be my favourite legendary. And then can I just go back into my body? Oh, that's really cool. You could do a lot of things, like you could play hide and seek or anything. Can I kill myself? I can. But either way, this is awesome. This probably might be my favourite, like, ghost fruit in any game. Oh, hang on. So let's aggro someone a sec. So let's just, like, oh, hang on. I punched a bit too strong. How did I aggro people before? What did I do again? Is it that? Nope, that just absolutely obliterates them. Okay, I'm too strong. Can I, like, hit someone in the splash damage? How on earth did I... Let me transform. Then try and hit someone? No, I'm still too strong. How on earth did I do this before, guys? I don't know. But either way, this is a really, really cool fruit. But let's move on to the mythics. So I think we're going to start with Light and Magma, then Quake, then Buddha, and then Rumble. So let's start off with Light. Our first mythic of the video. We get a sword. We have Flight, which turns our entire body into it, and it looks like we ricochet. Then we've got Light Kick, which should be range, correct? Yeah, and huge AoE. Oh my, that's a lot of AoE. Mirror Kick should dash us forward. Again, huge AoE. Light Ray, I'm hoping I get to hold it and shoot it like Cyclops. We can. That's a really unique effect. I never saw an effect like that. It's like he's got a saw blade at the end. But then we have Sacred Jewel, which I think is the one that makes it rain. Oh no, this is like the minigun. Oh, that's lasting a long time as well. Okay, so that's Light Showcase. I've got to say, it is very strong. You can tell the abilities are already above the legendaries. Magma is next, however. So let's chow down on a Magma. We have Magma... I might have spoiled that already. But let's see, Magma Meteor. Oh, that might be our Flight. Do we just like... I was worried that we might have used our special. I think we used that to fly. That is unique. What the hell? I've never saw a Magma do that. You can just like aim where you want to go and just tunnel yourself towards it. That's cool. Next we have Magma Punch. I love the way the magma like forms on your arm. Magma Hound. Magma Pool. Oh, that one's huge. Oh my. That might have been the biggest AoE skill we got yet. And then Magma Rain. You just aim and fire. Okay, this one is the best so far. Like I said, if you heard me on the ice one, I love range, and just that is insane. Okay, let's try out the next one. We're going to do Quake next. Hoping we get a good tsunami with this. Okay, so we've got Quake Punch. Decent V-shape range. Quake Wave. Nice little range one. Quake Smash should be decently sized AoE. And then Quake Tsunami. Okay, that's a big wave. Oh yeah, that might be the biggest wave yet. I think technically that's got the biggest AoE, right? So, Quake might be on... I don't know, that Magma one was still really, really cool. I think Magma's still my top one for legendaries. For mythics, sorry. Next is Buddha, which I'm hoping has a transformation. So let's see. So we do have Transform. We've got big powers of these now. So we've got Shockwave. Oh, is that range? We'll try that again in a sec. We've got Leap. A Jump and a Crash. We've got Explosion. Pretty big explosion, you can tell by the range. Let's see Shockwave again. Is that ranged? No, it's more of a punch. Okay, I think... Personally, I think the Buddha could have been better. Oh, actually, let's just test. Can we use Buddha with a weapon? So let's go to our swords and use Buddha and Dark Sword. Does this work? I think it does. I think the AoE is the same, but obviously it looks a lot cooler. Okay, so let's de-transform from Buddha again. Okay, and the last mythical... Is it the last mythical already? It is, we got Rumble. Now I'm hoping this is good. Rumble, as I said, lightning is just always my favourite. So let's see, we've got Self Strike, which I'm guessing is a teleport. Yeah, we teleport ourselves. Then we got Dragon to begin. Let's see, a nice little range attack. Got Thunderbolt. Okay, you get to aim where that goes. Million Volt. Oh, that is like a whole Kamiar blast. And then Advent of Thunder. AoE isn't as good as the Magma. I might have to pick Magma as my favourite. I don't know though, this ability is really fun to use. But Magma might be my favourite mythical. I've got to call it. Magma, I think, is my favourite mythical. But that concludes every single fruit in the game. Write down below which one down is your favourite. Feel free to check out the game. As I said, you can use sub to Parzabees for a 2x code, as well as release. The game just dropped, so make sure you check it out. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and just thank you for checking it out in general. See you in the next one.